One of the lowest lows last week in the Civil War, and to come back the way you did today, setting a record. Can you describe the roller coaster that you went on?
Man, it's just they fed me today. Coach fed me. You know, he saw the record was there. He gave it to me. The guys play hard. You know, we saw a lot of young guys out there making plays, and that was more exciting.
Was that like something you guys talked about?
No, we didn't talk about it at all. Actually, we started playing, and somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, you're 3 catches away from breaking the record." I was wondering why I was getting so many balls, but they kept feeding me until I got it, and I want to thank Coach for that. And a lot of young guys made plays, like I said, and that's more exciting than me doing that.
It seemed like when the record-breaking catch, you had no clue. You had to go back.
I didn't. I just kept playing, man. I was just having fun out there.
Remember the emotions the last game in Nicholls State, and to break James Rodgers' record so quickly. Just the emotions that are flowing through you right now.
Man, I'm just excited. I'm excited about the bowl game, about how the season went. Obviously about the record. We had a lot of young guys score touchdowns today for their first touchdown of the year, and that's exciting too.
And the key for you guys building momentum going into the bowl game?
Just doing what we've been doing all season. Being ready, practicing hard. Keep building that chemistry that we have, and keep going forward.
What did it mean to you personally, passing James Rodgers? A lot of great receivers have played.
Man, I looked up to James when I was young. When I first got here, he was amazing to me. When I first got here, I thought he was as good as they get. I mean, he is. He was really good. It's his work ethic, his dedication, and I really just wanted to be just like him. As far as what he did on the field and stuff like that, and breaking the record, I feel like I've worked. I feel like all the hard work, all the dedication I put in has paid off.
So Marcus, who on this roster now is going to break this record that you just set?
I'm sure Brandon will take it down pretty soon. He's doing a great job. I'm sure he'll take it down pretty soon. Richard Mullaney, he's been having a good year.
Is it fun to sit on the sideline in the second half and play cheerleader and get to watch all those young guys?
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. We obviously haven't done it much, but it's exciting to see those guys that work hard in practice, actually get out on the field and show, what they can do.
Marcus, you said during the week that walking off the field for the last time, that's when it's going to hit you.
Yeah, it hasn't yet. It hasn't yet, to be honest. I don't know when it will, but it hasn't yet.
Did it mean more doing that here? It has to, right?
What's that? I'm sorry?
Record. How much more did it mean you doing here?
I mean, just having the fans behind you, I think it meant a lot. When they announced it and the fans cheering for you, it just feels good. It feels good, but records are meant to be broken, so I'm sure it won't last too long.
James hosted you on your recruiting trip, didn't
he? He did, yeah. And
for lack of a better word, do you feel sorry at all for Nicholls State to beat them that bad?
That's a tough question, but I mean, we play well. We played well. They had a couple fumbles, that hurt them, but we played a good game. I don't know what to say about that.
Marcus, what were you saying about your recruiting trip with Jim?
Yeah, he hosted me. Was one of the reasons I came here. A big part of the reason I came here. I actually came when I didn't come for a game or anything like that. I came when it was a bowl practice, so nobody was here. We didn't party. We didn't do anything. I actually sat down and talked to James the whole time.
Did you get snowed in?
Got snowed in. Yeah, stayed a day or two extra, I think. And all my other visits, I went out, party, had fun. It was amazing. But I came here. It was actually the worst one. But I sat down and talked to James, got to know him, got to know the coaches. Ended up coming here.
What sort of things do you guys talk about?
Just coaching staff, football, just pretty much all football.
How much of a mentor did he become to you?
I was with James every day. I looked up to him, like I said. I saw what he was doing on the field, and I wanted to do the same thing. So I followed in his footsteps, and I tried to do the things he would do. Whether it's putting in extra work in the weight room or on the field, or studying in school, or stuff like that. I try to do those things too.
What's the most important thing he taught you, Marcus?
Really just give your all, just put everything you got into it. the hard work will pay off.
Does this kind of set the tone now to get that Civil War out of the system? You have a big win going into the bowl.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. I feel like it was a good game for us. We executed pretty well, and you know, it's exciting, you know, to end on this note rather than that last Duck game. You know, so going into the bowl game, it'll be better.
So now that it's the regular season's over, you went 3-9 last year, 9-3 this year. I mean, is this surprising to you?
Not at all. Not at all. We worked hard. We worked hard in the off season, and this is what we expected. You know, we expected to come into the season, you know, and do well because of the hard work that we put in the off season right after that last Duck game.
Don't you work hard every off season though? I mean, what set this off season apart?
Oh no, it just wasn't the same. You know, everybody stepped it up, you know, a little bit more.
So with you and Jordan kind of leading that charge in the offseason?
Me, Jordan, Sean.
How do you keep it, though, the younger guys from getting complacent now and maybe not?
Those young guys, they want to get better. You know, when they see the guys that are producing on the field, you know, doing what they're doing, then they're gonna know what they have to do, you know, to get where they want to go. You know, so they'll follow. They'll definitely follow. And you know, those young guys, they carry this team. You know, because last year we had a bunch of young guys, a lot of freshmen playing, and we didn't have a good season. You know, so coming back this year, they knew what was needed. You know, they knew what they had to do, and they definitely did it.
Marcus, for you personally, after last week, did you kind of come in with a different mindset today, saying, I need to have a game like you did, you know, for you personally?
Not at all. I was just focused on what I had to do. I wasn't really thinking about the numbers or anything like that. Not at all. I don't know how to answer that question. I'm sorry.
Marcus, this bowl game, that's a big contributor on the team. I mean, how eager are you to get to work and practice for the next couple weeks?
I'm excited. I'm excited to, you know, I'm excited about the change, really. We're out of school. We're just all football pretty much. So I'm excited on how to be.
Maybe remind you a little bit of fall camp and like that same kind of atmosphere without the school.
I wouldn't say fall camp, but yeah. Just like that.
Thanks, Marcus.
Yeah.